welcome to my channel. My name is Patricia. In this video we'll be learning how to draft a crop shirt with notch collar. I'm starting by marking my shoulder measurement, which is 16 inches. I'm slanting the shoulder by 1 inch. And after I went ahead to mark my chest line, which is 8 inches. I went ahead to mark my neck width, which is 3 inches. I'm drawing a line to connect the neck and the shoulder line. I'm marking that same 8 inches, which is the shoulder measurement, on the chest line so I can connect to achieve my armhole curve. I went ahead to mark the bust point and the length of the shirt. I'm marking my bust measurement divided by 4 plus 2 inches, which is 9 plus 2, which is 11. Then I'm repeating whatever I have on the bust line on the hem of the shirt. That is, the bust and the hemline are equal in wideness. I've drawn my armhole curve. I'm marking the depth of the neck, which is 1.25. I used 1.25 in this tutorial. You can decide to use 1.5. The back pattern is ready. I'll go ahead and cut it out. I'm marking 6 inches margin at the upper part of my paper. I went ahead to roll a line across those points. Right now I'm marking 4 inches margin at the front of my paper. Then I went ahead to mark the length of my shirt, which is 19 inches. I went ahead to mark the shoulder measurement. Then I slanted the shoulder by 1 inch. Then I'm marking my chest line. Remember, I used 8 inches for the front and back, so that's why I'm marking the same measurement for the front. I bent my tape to get the midpoint of the armhole. So I came in by 1/2 inch to avoid any form of bulge, or excess at the armhole line. I'm taking my neck wideness, which is 3 inches, and the deepness, which is 3 also. So for the front I'm using 3 by 3. I connected my neckline to the shoulder line. I went ahead to put the bust measurements, then added 2 inches. The same thing, just the same thing I did to the back pattern. That's what I'm repeating at the front. Right now I'm marking 1 inch This is for the button allowance. I'm marking a line from the where the neck stops, the neck wideness stops, upwards, not a straight line, slightly bent line. I went ahead to mark the wideness of the neck for the back. Then I marked what I have on that line. And I went ahead to mark 1/4 inch. Then I ruled a line to connect it back into the neck line. I marked 3.5 inches. I want the wideness of my collar to be 3.5 inches. So I've marked the 3.5 inches. I'm taking 1/2 inch from that point, connecting it back into the initial straight line I drew. Now I'm using the slightly curved part of my ruler to connect these 2 points. My collar is ready. The part I'm shading is the collar. Cutting out the back pattern. This is the front part. Now this is the collar part. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you like this video, please remember to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.